We'll see you out there.
Thank you for having me.
Holding out mode. Yeah, that's funny. Seriously, where's the new ones? You know I know where you keep them. Ronnie!
Challenges are back in my team.
That's right. Every challenge category from 2K22 returns in 2K23.
And to launch Season 2, our new signature challenge is from our 2K23 cover athlete, Devin Booker.
If you beat D-Book and his hand-picked starting 5, you'll earn a diamond Devin Booker shoe colorway, shoe boosts, and a Hall of Fame badge.
For challenges with lineup requirements, there's a new feature this year. Introducing the Lineup Helper, which will now help you craft your active lineup. This way, you can fill out your lineup with ease.
Plus, just like Domination, certain challenges will be from a retro era, which means you'll play with era-accurate presentations and rules.
So, are you up for the challenge? If so, get out there and prove it.
If you think you're one of the best players on the Goat Boat, you can prove it in one-on-one action on board the Galleon.
Located on the Silver Deck near the shopping promenade, this ship is only for those brave enough to go it alone, leaving your squad behind.
This is a true test of quality player builds. Can you defend, rebound, and score? Here's your chance to find out.
Yeah, and it's a great place to showcase your scoring moves. The Galleon is waiting for all those who are ready to accept a one-on-one challenge. Go get those dubs.
Hop on board the Galleon, leave those excuses behind, and go get those wins.
All right, look, Team 2K TV needs some practice, so I'm out here with Danny, and we're gonna throw him into the Galleon for some 1v1 games, and hopefully you guys will learn something along the way while we get that Team 2K TV back in the gym and training. How you doing, Danny?
I'm doing great, Chris. Thanks for the chance to start the road to redemption here.
The road to redemption begins now. But, you know, with events like the Galleon, there's some tips that I think we can give some fans that might help when they jump from game mode to game mode. So, first off, let's talk about badges, Danny. What's your approach going into a 1v1 game when it comes to badges?
Sure thing. The first thing I want to check is that I don't need any teammate badges here. I'm not going to be setting screens, so I'm going to take Brick Wall off. I'm going to make sure that I can use my advantage. I'm going to go in with a 6'8" build, and I don't want anyone to rebound or score on me, so I'm going to make sure I've got Chase Down Artist on gold, Rebound Chaser, Workhorse, and Box Out Beast, because I'm only an 84 overall. This is kind of a tip segment for being an intermediate build. I'm not going with anything superstar here, Chris. So just to make sure that I can compete down low, I think that's going to be important, right?
Absolutely. And again, with badges, the great thing is you can swap them at any time this year in 2K23, so you can be dynamic with the way that you approach stuff. Now, when you go into a 1v1 match, Danny, are you looking at your opponent? Are you looking at the matchup? What are you looking at first?
For sure. I definitely want to know what the build is, and looks like we're about to load into a game here. Playing a power forward is nice because you've got a little versatility, and I want to know what advantage am I going to have. I don't want to play to my weaknesses. You always have something you can play out with your build to get a little edge on your opponent, and it'll affect the way I'm going to play this game. So let's see. It looks like I've got my two-way stretch glass cleaner. So for sure I've got the paint on lock, but what can I do offensively to take advantage of the opponent's build? And it's a three-point shot creator. Okay, well, I play as a three-point shooter last year, and I know that I'm not going to be able to guard the inside in that kind of situation. That's my edge, Chris. That's where I'm going to go. Can't sag off so much that he shoots over the top, and I'm going to try to get back a little bit. And if he gets by me a few times, I'll live with that. And I just got to get to a point where I can get the ball back and block shots when he drives, just like that.
There you go. I like the defense, Danny. By the way, shout out to the Galleon design, because this is one of my favorite courts in the entire game. This looks so sick.
It's so cool in here. It's just a totally different vibe and a nice secluded 1v1 environment. I like it too. And he's got by me 3 times, and I know, like, you knew before we even started that speed was my disadvantage, right? So he's doing the same kind of thing, right, Chris?
Absolutely, and I think that's the thing in 1v1 games. You almost have to change it up, because now you can start to read him a little bit, kind of understand how he's going to score on you, and I like it. Already shutting him off from the side. Nice, good defense.
Thanks, and it's kind of cool because you know if he's a three-point shot creator, that if he's driving, that's his secondary strength, and that's good for me.
Oh.
pump fake there, draw him in off the glass.
Nice. I like the patience, Danny. Where was this on Team 2K TV's segment?
Well, it's an interesting thing about playing 1v1, isn't it? That like when you're the only person to make plays, you're gonna have to find creative ways to score and put yourself in position. Like there, I made that shot. That was tricky and contested, but I know that I can try to seal him off and get the offensive board, which is gonna be my strategy, and try to beat him in the bulk here of shots taken. And there's a nice spin dunk.
Love those power dunks. I think you started this game down 0-6, right?
Yeah, I did. And now it's 14-6, and we're looking pretty healthy here.
He's too small. He's too small.
Can I get the gesture in? Does it work on Zoom? And there's another driving basket. Second chance. Lefty.
There it is. Big rebound, put back. I like it. All right, 2010 and the first official Team 2K TV dub right there with that two-hand jam. Danny, I like it. We were in a little bit of a drought after last week, so we desperately needed that win.
And more's coming. You know we're going to get there. It's a numbers game with 2K23. You got to commit, stay with it, trust your teammates. And we've got some of the best teammates out there. I'm sure we'll be rebounding soon. But this Galleon stuff is a lot of fun. I mean, you could really see a variety of different games you have from when you get matched up with bigs or smalls or wings. And every game's a little bit of a chess match. So find your advantage and go to it. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. For all you players looking to go 1v1, good luck, and make sure to change those badges around for the most success.
Hey everyone, this is Matt Pittman, public address announcer for your Golden State.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner...
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot, manning the middle. For the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Now Randall. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now here's Morant after the miss from Desmond Bane. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Randall kicks to Brunson. Pass to Barrett. To the inside. The shot's good from Brunson.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Morant against Brunson. Morant passes to Brooks. For Barrett. That one a little long.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Brunson, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. Last game we saw him score 32. The pass to Bane. Shoots over Fournier. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Barrett. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Evan Fournier. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
The first free throw is good. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And Bane drops them both. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Randall right side. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Morant finds Bane. Adams down low. Passes to Morant. And the officials calling for a 3. Got stats for John Morant.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
Barrett the pass to Randall. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Now, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Brooks. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Back to Brunson. Here's Randall. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
Ends up going with the new group. The Knicks also changing it up. Obi Toppin's checked in for Hartenstein. Quickly comes in for Fournier. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Toppin. Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Quickly. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
One of the more striking things about Immanuel Quickley is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
Now here's Jones. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. That one good for 2. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Over to the wing. Toppin finds Quickly. Pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 1. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one drops. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Toppin kicks to Quickly. Bucket is good. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Outside, Jones. Fires from 14.
Well, just staying alert right there, R.J. Barrett with some nice defense.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks out front, up 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
On your feet, fans, here they come.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Now, here's Clark. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Out to the wing. The 15-footer goes back up. Toppin pulls it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that one, good. Brunson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Morant. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Morant with it. Brunson covering. Here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
That free throw, no good. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. And Brooks subbed in for Conjaw. And he's good on the second.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here's Brunson. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Offensive rebound. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks, coming off that loss against the Nets.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Randall's checked in for Hartenstein. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Now, here's Fournier after the miss from Desmond Bane. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Fournier. Back to Randall. That's tipped. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Brunson the pass to Quickly. Here's Randall. No good off the back of the rim.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Bane. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And the shot is good.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
New York calls timeout.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game play.
Check in for New York. Rose comes in for Jalen Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Randall. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known. Go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism. Guy can do anything.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
That's good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And it's Memphis on the break. Lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Grizzlies have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now, here's Quickly. 7 points in the game. Barrett, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And that one's good, Morant.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To stop the run. No good that time. Jones against Rose. Inside, here's Tillman. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Barrett. And so it's Memphis, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So if we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first half performance. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kenny, your take on New York.
The free throw margin is very telling. One team is playing aggressively, getting to the line, and the other one just isn't. You got to be willing to play through the contact in this league.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. The post pair for him. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
One falls for Brunson. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Brooks outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Up top, Fournier. Passes it to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barrett. Offensive rebound. Randall on the foul.
Is somebody not alert to block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball?
Fournier against Bain. Morant outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Brunson against Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Brooks outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Knicks trail by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little.
Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Randall outside. Brunson scanning the floor. And they recover it. Hartenstein passes to Randall. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
during his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
Now, here's Bane. 8 points for him. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Brunson. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. Here's Adams. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Barrett the pass to Randle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Well, Randle can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
The Knicks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Randle. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the Grizzlies call their first timeout of the game.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
On your feet, fans, here they come.